starting lineups for both teams. Royce Tubino joining Sark Tesura, Tina Salak, setting John Bunag in the middle, Taylor Milton, Jake Basse Pabayo, and the Iron Eagle, Dendon Lazaro, patrolling the floor on the other side. Ria Meneses joins Carol Cerveza, surprise starter, with Simone Hayden, Darlene Ramdin, April Rossingpit, Angeli Araneta, their team captain, and Kimberly Gutierrez patrolling the floor for the Lifesavers. Youthful mentor Sherwin Meneses goes up against international champion coach Moro Branislav. How about the high-flying Hayden squaring off with the super scorer Sarah Crisura? Tay Milton going up against Darlene Ramdin, a couple of very solid scores, but it's going to take a lot of local support to take the victory today. And as always, as we take a look at Jake Basse Papaya and Ria Meneses, two different generations of USC Growling Tigresses, your points to victory for this game. Let's go first with Generika Ayala.
Well, for Generika Ayala, they really have to get those first balls going, and they have to watch the middle, because for sure, Tina Salak is going to establish, well, you can see in the front line, Honey Royce Tubino is in the middle. She's going to establish her to free up the wing hitters. And for Cocolife, ganun din. Kailangan yung first ball nila is on point so that more plays could be run. And they have to keep that communication going, get that energy level up, and the net fall is not really going to help at this time.
For Cocolife, you know the imports will get their numbers, but if you get Royce Tubino around 8, 10, 12 points, that's huge already.
Oh, yeah.
And it makes you all the more unpredictable as the game goes on.
That's right.
There's Clisura hammering off Ramdin. Ball still up. Bang, sets. Randy goes up and puts it down.
Ramdin just went over the blockers, getting that zone 6 open.
She's still touching her head off the Clisura attack. Sabi niya, this is how you do it in the home of the elite. I never want to be at the receiving end of one of those Sarah Clisura attacks. And hey, sir, coming from Generika Ayala.
Right now, they're targeting Taylor Milton so that, you know, if you could limit the offenses of one of the imports, that will do your team good.
Simone Hayden with this service brought to you by Chuk Sugo, nag-iisang manok ng bayan. Good pass by Clisura. She gets it back. Bang Pineda saves it. And that one goes wide, beyond the antenna, so point will go to Cocolife.
Right now, makita mo all the attacks of Cocolife, very strong. We haven't seen a dump yet done here, so they're gauging the defensive structure of Generika Ayala.
Tina Sarak checking with Coach Moro Branislav first. Where do you want to send it? Simone Hayden. Quick play for Meneses, and really does some work.
Yeah, I told you, they will really establish, Generika Ayala will really establish their middle because they want to have the wing hitters go up for those offenses with a little surprise.
And it's always a welcome sight, lalo na kung maganda yung pasa, Chiki, na paganahin mo muna yung middle mo and then let everything work around it. The Carol Cerveza is now serving. Former Fulton Tornado, former De La Salle University Lady Spiker. Quick play by Bunag, dug by Hayden. Ramdin on the counter, rejected.
Nice combination there of a block from Crisura and Tubino. Monster block talaga. That's a good arm swing, but that's a better block.
That's so nice. You have to see that twice. Sarah Clisura sends it back down to earth. Cocolife within one. On two. Milton from the right. Dug by Cerveza. Two lefties in a duel. Salak will run a play for Tubino. Hitting middle and putting it away.
Good distribution from Tina Salak. First, lagi siyang kay Clisura, and then she goes to Taylor Milton, and then suddenly, she drops the ball on Tubino, and you only have one blocker there because it was totally unexpected.
That's how you mix it up.
Yeah.
Giving you something new. Quick play from Meneses, read by Salak. Someone else has to set. Milton to Clisura, dug by Cerveza, doing an excellent job at the back line. Ramdin going long. Tubino left to the left. Huli doon to Meneses. Salak back set. Milton from the right side. Off the block, all good.
That's a good play by Salak because she could have easily set the ball to open or to the middle hitter. She was nearer them, but she opted, look at that, how far she was, to go for Taylor Milton, and the blockers weren't really established.
5 serving 4. Bit gives it to Ramdin. Powers through the block.
That's a good angle hit there by Ramdin, recognizing that the blockers were there for her. The arms were ready to block her. So she went for a cross court, enabling that ball. Look at this. Ayan, no? Enabling it to just go through.
Salak going to the left side, Milton. That one too long, masyadong nasa ilalim ng bola. You could hear it from the contact.
Our score is 6-7-5.
2-0. Small run here for Generika Ayala. Meneses serving again. Lisura has been passing well. Gets it off Cerveza, and she will score.
Kita mo yun, technical player talaga si Lisura because she got that first ball helping Denden Lazaro and then she did the attack.
Now you're seeing the more all-around game as you take a look at the Serbian super scorer going up and puts it down. Power spike brought to you by Chuk Sugo, nag-iisang manok ng bayan.
Wow.
Ball still up. Oh, no go.
What a serve.
Seven serving 6. Let's see if Cocolife can head into the first technical timeout with the lead. Royce Tubino, former NCAA MVP, now serving.
Sharp serve.
Joust. Chance again para sa asset manager. Salak. Bunag getting open. Wala. Ball still up. Overpass from Ramdin. Bunag ulit. Pinadap na sa blocker.
I thought that was too near the net for Bunag, but she managed to tip that ball over, playing with the blockers.
Discarding veterano para kay Joan Bunag. Lamang ang Cocolife 8-6. Back in a moment. Back inside the Santa Rosa Sports Complex here in Laguna, first-class city in Laguna, enjoying first-class volleyball as the Cocolife asset managers are ahead 8-6 against the Generika Ayala Lifesavers. Maraming salamat for joining us. My name is James Velasquez with Chicky Pablo, the hard-working men and women of ESPN 5, bringing you the volleyball action here in the PSL Grand Prix. Taylor Milton and company getting a lot of help now. Joan Bunag, Royce Tubino in the scoring early para sa Cocolife.
Yeah, sabi nga ni Coach Moro sa akin kanina, when I asked him, are you satisfied with the first ball that your team's being able to handle? And he said, well, you know, maybe in April, we'll see a big difference. So ngayon, kahit na maganda na yung tinatakbo nila, kulang pa for Coach Moro.
Let me try. Well, maybe in April, we see a big difference. I take notes from Sir Sam.
Oh,
I take notes pag ginagawa niya yung mga
si Sir Sam
impression niya.
yes.
I have a long way to go, but I'm trying my best. That serve is strong. Bunag, easy ball. Combination for Hayden. Dug by Lisura. Not this time, says Sarah. Milton trying to hit line. Straight to Ramdin. Hayden one more try and kicks the goal.
Hayden, iniiba-iba niya yung direction ng bola niya. It may be cross-court, but the angle of it differs each time.
And a high-flying Hayden going up and away with a power spike brought to you by Chuk Sugo, nag-iisang manok ng bayan. Darlene Ramdin from the St. John's University Red Storm, NCAA Div 1 talent, serving that one. Oh, Milton sinuwerte pa.
Alam mo, ang ganda na tinatakbo na play ni Coach Moro because you would expect Taylor Milton to be on the opposite, but because she's left-handed, but this time, dun siya sa outside hitter ilalagay so that Pabayo could go for a good slide.
Oh, Hayden. That one going wide left.
Maririnig mo dun sa bola, no? How hard she hit that, and she was on top of it, but too much energy in it brought it outside.
Among all imports who are spikers, she's actually the shortest,
Yeah.
but so athletic, it makes up for it.
Yeah, because when she was in grade 3, she was a track star, and then she went into basketball. got into volleyball just because she liked it, never tried out for the team with zero knowledge in volleyball. So you could just imagine, when she likes something, she learns it, and ito ang resulta. It really all boils down to how you receive that ball, because there are different ways to receive a ball. If it's a fast ball, if it's a slow ball. At in that last instruction ni Coach Sherwin, kapag mabilis ang bola, just put it up so that your setter could run after it, and then you could make the proper adjustments for the attack.
King Pit to Hayden. Gets it off Milton.
Si Milton, iiwasan na dapat yung bola eh. Okay lang sa sobrang bilis nung bola ni Hayden, tumama pa rin sa shoulder niya.
Tried to do the matrix move.
Oo nga.
Keanu Reeves. Di gumana. Here's April Rossing Pit now serving. It's 9 serving 11. Making Klesura work. Pase pa Bayo!
Nicely done there. You could see the wrist action in that movement. Kaya niya napasok yung bola dun sa dalawang blockers.
Take a look at Jake Pase Pabayo, a member of Team Ageless in volleyball. Showing the young cats how she does it. Taylor Milton serving. Service error.
She wanted to go short. Kaya kailang sumobrang short.
Coach Moro Branislav wants to change, sends in Alex Stan.
Service specialist? No, back row.
Another former De La Salle University lady spiker. We last saw her playing for Chapinas.
That's right.
Pabase Pabayo finds the line.
She goes for those long balls to deceive the back row players. Akala mo outside na yung bola eh. And then it just landed on the line. There you go.
3-point lead for Cocolife. It's 13 serving 10. Oh, miscommunication between center and hitter.
Oo nga, sayang yun. It would have been a good play. Ayun o, iba yung tempo kasi na prepare ni Ria Meneses, oh. It's a tempo 1, but then that went on a differential.
Service error.
Ang malasang nila na itawid doon ng Cocolife scoring a point previously. But there's a service error, so still a chance here for Generika Ayala. 11 serving 14. Hayden targeting Sarah Klesura. Sarah gets it back over the defense, but Bank Pineda right there. Ramdin adjusting. And that attack not over.
Yeah, the setup was a little bit short for Ramdin. That's why she had to run after that ball. Tuloy na short.
Tita Salak with this service brought to you by Chuksugo, nag-iisang manok ng bayan. Uy, short serve. Nasa ni Meneses. Ria puts it down.
Yun yung dapat na play nila kanina na hindi nag-work. But this time, ang ganda ng bawi.
That was Rhea to Ria.
Yeah.
And powers through Alex San and then Lazaro. Carol Cerveza now serving. Going overpass. Pinoy pa ni Denden. Bunag. Oh, what a hit and what a finish.
Yeah, she went through the smaller blocker, kaya nahanap niya yung buta sa zone 6.
And a 16-12 lead for the asset managers heading into the technical timeout. Joanne Bunag from the left side, showing everyone it's still her strong side. And we will be back in a moment. The Petron Blaze Spikers enjoying the action here, trying to win some prizes as well, I think. They're putting their hands up in the air maybe to win some prizes inside the Santa Rosa Sports Complex dito sa Laguna. Maraming salamat po sa inyong pagtangkilik dito sa Chuksugo Philippine Superliga Grand Prix 2018. Natin sa inyo ng ESPN5. A 16-12 lead for Cocolife. Solid showing so far for the asset managers.
Yeah, good communication going on. Good plays being called by Tina Salak. At ang ganda rin ng pagka iba-iba ng posisyon ni Coach Moro sa kanyang mga players.
Bunag, sinubukan gawa ng paraan.
Success! Yung pagka-setup kasi ni Salak, it was almost, or if not, above that net. Kaya ginawa na ng paraan ni Bunag.
Joan Bunag, I think 3-4 points already. Sara Clisura serves it up, 17 serving 12. Tobino. Oh, still will score!
You know, that ball, parang ang tagal tinignan ni Tobino sa taas before she went up for that hit. But wow, sure enough, pagkatila niya ng bola, walang nagawa ang receivers ng Generika.
And two imports, Hayden and Gutierrez, crash into each other.
Ang ganda ng buwelo niya, oh, kasi tagal nung hintay niya eh.
But Kimberly Gutierrez right back up. She's okay, she's tough. 18 serving 12. Make that 19 to 12 as they serve up an ace.
Yeah, you gotta move back a little bit for Clisura services because they're bound to be strong.
And Clisura from every angle doing some damage. Let's listen in.
Hindi naman sila papalong malakas eh. Puro first goal lang para lang tayo nagbabackrow niyan. Defense, move your feet, move your feet. Okay? Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Ayala.
Coach Sherwin Meneses there, really just reminding the back row players that the hits of Cocolife hindi na nga masyadong malakas. It's really just that wrong position ang kanyang back row players. Hindi sila gumagalaw on time to get those balls up. So, konting reminder lang, galaw.
And Sara Clisura with this service brought to you by Chucks to Go and Nag-Iisang Manok ng Bayan. She is truly shaped up to be not just the scoring leader, but a team leader. 2-1 in terms of aces. Cocolife serving tough.
There's a yellow card issued on Generika Ayala.
Oh, maybe some frustration now bubbling over for Generika Ayala. They're issued a yellow card. Gotta put it behind them though.
Gotta move on.
Pineda has to set, will get it to Ramdin. It scores off Sara Clisura.
Yun yung sinasabi ni Coach Sherwin eh, itaas yung bola. And that's what Bang Pineda did. Ang taas ng bola niya, enough time for Ramdin to make the proper adjustments.
Substitution. Mateo Redain for Riri Meneses. Taylor Milton back in for Alex Stan.
Serving for the lifesavers, Patty Orendain.
Orendain to serve. Product of Bacolod, si Patty Orendain. Bunag hammering from the right side, denied. Ramdin on the counter.
Good movement there going on dito sa Generika Ayala. Maririnig mo rin eh, si Ramdin giving instructions to her teammates eh, put that ball up. Para naging successful tuloy yung attack nila.
14 serving 19.
Service specialist si Patty Orendain.
Salak to Milton, trying to get her back in the groove. Simone. One more chance for Cocolife. Milton. Dug by Pineda. Ramdin in transition. Blocked by Tobino and Bunag. Clisura, what a save. Pineda, what a save. Buwis buhay, protecting the floor. But that attack goes wide.
Sumobra yung adrenaline dun ni Ramdin, but great floor defense done by both teams here. Ito lang, ang Cocolife lang did not let up.
That's another matchup we have to watch out
Yeah.
for. Bang Pineda, then Lazaro.
Alam naman natin, galing sa Adamson tong si Bang Pineda, and Adamson University, very well known for their reception.
And former coach Sherwin
Oh
Meneses.
yeah, there you go, familiarity.
And the tip will work for Anthony Araneta. Finally, you get someone outside of Ramdin and Simone Hayden.
Right, yung locals. Itong si Araneta, I hope she started a good trend for the locals.
Now serving, Darlene Ramdin.
In the past naman kasi, Chiki, may moments eh, Generika Ayala, lalo na when they catch fire. It's just
Yeah.
about making sure they're consistent with that as they close out sets and get wins.
That's right. Ito si Simone.
Back to Hayden. Not over.
Yeah, that ball did not go over the net.
Point goes to the Cocolife.
I was actually waiting for Ramirez to back set it. Just to swing the ball side to side, pasayawin yung blockers.
Oh, kasi pag laging kay Simone Hayden, nahuhuli ng blockers ng
Tsaka nakaplanta na
Cocolife.
yung blockers doon.
Oh. Good eye there by Patio de Teguin.
And Rhea Ramirez
Serving for the lifesavers, Ramirez.
16 serving 21. Kaya pang habulin para si Generika Ayala. But that won't help if they commit service errors.
Yeah, she's trying to get that ball to Taylor Milton. Kaya lang lumabas.
Now serving, Taylor Milton.
22 serving 16. The asset managers within 3 points of taking set number 1. Oh, Hayden, binitin pa ng konti and hammers it through.
Si Hayden kasi early yung pagpasok niya dun sa attack niya. So she had to wait a few seconds. There, see? And then she got the right peak.
And power swipe penalty by Chuck Sigo, nag-iisang manok ng bayan. Timeout by Coach Mono Branislav doesn't want Generika Ayala to catch fire. So was my impression earlier accurate?
Serving for Generika
Pwede na.
Ayala.
8 out of 10. Yay!
Ulitin mo nga.
Then later na. Focus na. Focus, Chicky. Focus on work, Chicky. Another point for Cocolife as the attack goes out of bounds.
Cocolife is doing a good job establishing those blockers, lalo na nasa harap si Clisura. The attackers of Generika Ayala are gonna want to redirect their hits. Kaya napapalabas.
Jing Balse Pabayo targeting Darlene Ramdin. Meneses denied by Tubino. Hayden dug by Bunag. Salak, Clisura in transition. Hayden sets, Ramdin tips. Salak good up. Easy ball, golden chance for Generika Ayala. Rio Meneses tries, but will not score as we go into set points for the Cocolife asset managers.
Generika Ayala just has to get their groove going. Maganda yung ginagawa ni Rhea Ramirez na iniikot niya yung bola sa locals. So konting set pa sa mga locals to get their groove going.
They survived that set point though because of the service error.
Not happy si Coach Moro kasi 1 point na lang eh.
Simone Hayden.
They're giving Jingbase Pabay some instructions. So Simone Hayden serves. Uy, nagagawan si Milton ng Clisura. Clisura, shot rejected by Meneses. Hataw ngayon, dug by Bang Pineda. Excellent job for Bang in set number 1. And Ramdin, bang play, going off the block.
Kita mo yung sa face niya, game face talaga siya. She saw those blockers, she saw those arms, pero powerful yung hit niya na walang nagawa si Tina Salak.
That's why she's called the battering ram.
There you go.
Besura. Again, great coverage by Pineda. Cerveza swings, misses. And set number 1 will belong to the Cocolife asset managers, capitalizing on the errors of Generika Ayala and also executing on their own, taking it 25-19. The Lifesavers trying to keep it close. Can they bounce back? We will find out in set number 2 in just a moment. Chicky, in the past, you've seen and covered some of Generika Ayala's games. When are they at their best?
When are they at their best? Wow, you know what? Once they get a play going, their rhythm starts going up. So, sayang yun, no? Ang ganda ng service ni Hinlin, kailang naka-run ng play si Cocolife. So, it just stopped their run. So, ngayon, to get their game going, they have to stop the serve of Pabayo and run their own play. Hopefully, they can convert on transition. Ooh.
You can see that.
There you go.
Way strong. And Coach Mono Branislav talking to Jingbasi Mabaya right after.
Now serving Simone Hayton.
Still talking.
Still
Masyado
talking.
malakas. Meneses sends it back. Lazaro chasing, setting it up for Lisura.
Oh, yeah. Trinay kasi save na hingpit yung bola eh. Kaya lang, she pushed it, hindi nagsabay ang kamay sa pagtama sa bola, so double contact.
They also have to minimize those errors a lot. Coach Moro Branslav still talking to Jingbasi Mabaya. You know, it's active mentorship. That's what I like to call it. Ria Meneses gets a quick play to go.
Yes, yan, yung mga quick plays kay Ria Meneses can get that energy going for Generika Ayala.
The score is 3-7-1.
Salak going back to Lisura, getting it off the block. Quick play to Bino. Good coverage by Hayden. Ramdin. Oh! Against two blockers. Powers through.
Yeah, the blockers si Biro, Tubino and Lisura, but her arm swing, her balls are just so hard. It's hard to block.
Take a look at that pit. Setting. Ramdin elevating and scoring.
In that replay, we saw just a little bit late si Tubino kaya nakapasok din yung bola ni Ramdin.
Lisura off the combination.
She hit that ball right on top.
I call this the ultimate luxury when you have a super score like Sarah Lisura to go to, going up, and puts it down hard as power spike brought to you by Chuck Sugo, nag-isa manok ng bayan. Nice pass. Orendain swinging off Sala. Lisura has a set. Easy ball. Generika has to capitalize. Couldn't score that time. Bunag on the counter, dug by Hayden. Ramdin left side. A good read by Denden.
Yeah, she almost got that ball, realized malapit siya sa sideline, ang taas ng lipad ng bola. Kaya she let it go.
The score is 5-7-2.
5-2 lead now for Cocolife.
Nice serve.
A serve.
It's an ace.
The Serbian super scorer, Sara kills Sura. Gets another ace, and there's a timeout now.
Timeout, Generika Ayala Sabres.
Oh, hello to the Photon players. They have a game later on. They're going up against Petron. But right now, they're enjoying the ball game. As I was saying nga, when you hit that ball hard, gaya ng sinabi ni Coach Sherwin, pag tinira nyo yung bola, kailangan laksan nyo yung pagtira ng bola. You gotta move inside the court kasi nga walang energy.
To borrow a term that you and Denise and Tex usually say, nakabaon yung paa habang
Yes.
dumidepensa.
Oh.
You have to be on your toes. Oh, look at that. That could be a spark for Generika Ayala.
Oh yeah, and that was a good play by Hingpit because nag-combination play si Araneta at si Ramdin. So may kita mo yung defense ng Cocolife. Hiwalay na hiwalay.
Just to remind everyone, Patio Rindain showing everyone she can still fly and
Oh,
score.
yeah.
Lisura, back row.
Siya din, sabi ni Crisura, ako rin, James, I can fly and I can score.
Salak Lisura. Take a look at Salak creating. Lisura elevating where she is devastating. Tubino to serve. 7 serving 3. Big bit going to Ramdin. And she will score.
Ramdin doing a good job. Yung mga attacks niya are the ones that bring in the points for her team. But now that she's in the back row, kailangan gumawa naman ngayon si Simone Hayden and si Araneta.
3-point ball game. Lazaro will go to Milton. Ginawa ng paraan. Higpit pushes it back. Transition attack for Joan Bunag.
Good save.
Salak spiking. Oh, no, they say point. Late call. Not over. So 4 touches.
But you know, if that was a good ball, that was a good save by Clisura. Ang layo ng pinanggalingan niya para ma-save yung bola sa zone 2.
Covered so much ground.
Yeah.
Ramdin still serving.
What a serve.
Sharp one. Chance again for Generika Ayala. Hayden. Good up by Tina Salak. Masyado malakas. Another chance for Cocolife. Clisura. Dug by Orendain. What defense from Patty. Yep. Lazaro chasing after it.
Whoa! What a punctuation mark there. I mean, exclamation point from Taylor Milton.
Back in a moment as we take a look at the atomic blonde elevating, exploding, and giving Cocolife a 3-point lead. The best thing about the Philippine Superliga Grand Prix is that you get reinforcements who showcase and do a little bit of everything. And that is what Taylor Milton and Darlene Ramdin do for their respective teams.
Yeah, and that's why they were invited back because they did such a good job in last year's Grand Prix. Taylor Milton is really showing us that she could do both wings, opposite and outside. And ito naman si Ramdin, napakalakas ng kanyang mga tira. And you know, even if the blockers establish themselves, no problem for her.
That's why the bar is raised for newcomers
Yes.
like Simone Hayden to showcase what they can do.
And Simone Hayden is doing a good job of showing everybody, the fans of volleyball, that even if you're small, just go for those high jumps and hit them hard.
I hope she inspires the younger generation. Oh! Taylor Milton! One more time!
She really looks like she's inspired with those hits.
I think after she got subbed out early on, I think she was able to gather her bearings and to take a look at the atomic blonde. Another explosive swing and hit. Free ball. Salak going to Clisura. Bang! In between two lifesavers.
You don't really want to give Cocolife a free ball because they have the momentum. They're on a roll. So if you give them a free ball, they're going to set up a play and kill it.
And this service brought to you by Chuck Sugo, nag-iisang manok ng bayan.
Tsaka yung butas dyan sa zone 6, kanina pa kinakain ng buhay ang Generika Ayala. What a serve.
What a pass. And what a finish.
Good pass, good setup. Oh, unfortunately, there's a net infraction.
Oh, sayang yung punto sana. Would have been a nice transition attack.
That's right.
So Milton again serving. Ayun, tumama yung kamay sa net.
Oo, mabilis lang naman. Huli pa rin.
But eagle eyes of first referee.
Yeah.
Service error, so the point still goes to Generika Ayala. That'll send April Rossing to the service line. Targeting Milton. Salak goes back to Clisura, overcooks it. No check ball given. Point again for the lifesavers. Don't look now, they're within loud shouting distance, 8-11.
Now, one of those rare moments na makikita mo nagkamali sa attack si Clisura. Sayang lang yung momentum nakuha na ng Generika Ayala, but because of that service error, ano na naman, null and void na naman ang momentum.
Now serving game box set on fire.
Pit, back set, Hayden. Good up by Milton. Salak going back to Sara Clisura. Good up by Generika Ayala. Another chance for the asset managers on to attempt. No go for Tina Salak.
She's known to do that. Parang si Kim Fajardo.
Yep.
And also, sometimes si Higpit does that. Yun lang lumabas yung bola. But if that had gone in, ang hirap kunin nun.
The first time I saw Kim Fajardo score against Tina Salak on an on-2 I could feel the kilig. You know, going up against a
Oo.
respected legend like Tina Salak. Oh, look at that. Ramdin throws it down and stares him down.
What a wall there by Meneses and Ramdin.
And there's a timeout for Coach Moro Branislav. His lead down to just 2. Take a look at this attack by Tobino. But Ramdin says, not on my watch, not inside the home of the elite.
This team, Resort. This team start, no play, you give chance, play. And one moment, just go and win.
Let's go, guys.
Ayala, it's move, maybe important. This is every time 2 block. Maybe little move, maybe little pass for you. I'm not complaining. Hello, you every time see this, you see who is important finish.
Not very happy si Coach Moro because ang sinasabi nga niya, wala naman halos nararun na play ang Generika Ayala. Ang daming free ball na nabibigay. So maybe, pero nakakahabol pa rin sila. So he's saying, maybe you should move a little faster. Maybe you should block more.
First of all, I am amazed at your listening skills. Second of all, I am waiting for Coach Moro to start speaking in Serbian. Let's see if he can translate. Royce Rubino, though, puts it down with authority.
Yeah, listening to Coach Moro, going for those faster hits.
Now serving, Tina Salak.
13 serving 10. The legendary Tina Salak serving. Quick play, Meneses.
Guys, you really need to watch out for Ria Meneses when she's in the middle because when she gets set up, chances are papasok at papasok ang bola niya and it will convert.
And Riri at the service line. This service brought to you by Chuck Sugo and nag-iisa manok ng bayan. Good pass by Lazaro. Salak back set. Lesura adjusting but hingpit right there. Meneses to Orindain. A little off speed. Back to Klesura now. Again, hingpit to the defense. Easy ball. Salak looking for a target. Wants Klesura to score.
Miscommunication between Hayden and Hingpit because that angle of the hit of Taylor or of Kasura was onto Hingpit. Look at that. Nakapwesto na si Hingpit and then Hayden went in.
Power spike brought to you by Chuck Sugo. Nag-isa manok ng bayan.
You need communication.
Gutierrez clearing everyone out to set up Ramdin. Good coverage by Klesura. Tobino puts it up for Bunag. Oh, Ramdin rejected by Milton. Ball still up. Ramdin one more try. Dug by Bunag. Relentless Ramdin. That's who she is. Oh! Klesura busting the block.
And she got that hit from her favorite spot, the pipe.
The score is 15 serving 11.
And this play is so nice, you gotta watch it twice. Salak to Sara, and she puts it down. Hingpit, backs it for into it.
Whoa.
Dug by Lazaro, what defense? Another chance, Klesura setting. Bunag swinging, oh! Finds the open spot.
Yeah, she saw the blockers there, but when you give her a bit of a gap in those blocks, she'll find it.
And we will be back in a moment as you take a look at Joan Bunag from the left side. Do you not know? This is still my strong side. And I'm going to go up, and I'm going to put it down. A 16-11 advantage for the Cocolife asset managers against the Generika Ayala Lifesavers. Still looking for an answer, still looking to grab momentum. But Cocolife hindi sila hinahayaang makalapit. Habang sila naman sinusubukang makalayo. Joan Bunag has been so productive in this game. To help out Sara Klesura has been consistently excellent for the asset managers. Bunag again. Dug by Gutierrez that time. Ramdin wants to take over. And she goes off the block for the finish.
Yeah, you smile more, you talk more, then you get those good first balls and those attack points just come in.
Substitution.
Matthew Rendain did her damage while she was on the floor. She will be replaced by Viola Ceballos. Rhea Ramirez taking the place of April Rossing Pitt. Ceballos, very creative
Yes.
scorer. She has tremendous beach volleyball experience.
Right. Partner sila ni Patty Orindin in the last beach volleyball.
Yes.
Wow.
Bunag again. She is on fire.
Grabe si Bunag kanina nasa outside siya, tapos ngayon nasa opposite siya. Tuloy yung mga blockers ng Generika Ayala. They really don't know, okay, who's gonna attack now? Who's where? There, you see that? Big gap in those blocks.
Discarding veterano, Salak to Bunag. They've been doing that time and again. When they were playing for Army. Hayden. Oh, gets it off. Tubino trying to save it.
That's a good target. Zone 1. Tubina had to stretch her arm to try and get that ball. Nakita kasi ni Hayden, walang tao sa Zone 1.
Ramdin serving. 13 serving 17. Service error.
You know, sometimes talaga nag-error ka when you serve. So what do you do next? Next play mentality. Stop this ball of Bunag, run a play.
And this service brought to you by Chuk Sugo and Nagisa Manok ng Bayan. Ramirez moving to set. That one. Again, another error. And an ace for Bunag. And it's a 19-13 lead now for Cocolife. You mentioned this, keys to the game. Top service to get your first option scoring, and then to eliminate or limit rather the options of the other team.
That's right, look at that. Top serving coming from Bunag. Kanina pa siya. Not just from the service zone siya pumupunta sa, even from the attack zones. And she's also doing a good job in receiving those balls.
Timeout, Generika, Ayala lifesavers.
It's okay. We get 3 points, okay? 20-16, okay? Pagka medyo malapit na doon, disiplin nyo na para maka-atake na si Silvia. Kaya lang, hingi ng bola. Salita lang, skill lang, sige lang. Sa block, bilang tayo sa block. 1, 2, 3.
Coach Sherwin Meneses again, you know, trying to encourage the team. Okay, just raise the point. Don't think of 25. Just raise a point. 3 points higher. Para mag-16, 20-16. And then from then on, we can move up. And then those blockers, kailangan, they really need to stop the attacks. Fiona Ceballos is a good hitter, but you gotta have those first balls so that she could be set up. Again, the first ball has been a problem.
That touch point goes to Cocolife.
And Bunag has been going to town on them. When you look at that service from Joanne Bunag, if you're receiving, Chicky, how would you do it?
You know, I'll just make sure my plank is steady, my feet on the ground, and I'll just let that ball jump right off my plank or my platform.
Ramirez for Ramdin, not over.
Yeah, her arm was below the shoulder level. That's why when she hit that ball, derecho sa net.
So errors still continue to hound Generika Ayala.
And this is the time you need to encourage your teammates. Kahit na, kasi down na kayo talaga eh.
5-0 run for Cocolife, thanks to the errors as well of Generika Ayala, but the punctuation mark from Simone Hayden powers through.
Now, I thought that setup of Ramirez was a little close to the net for Hayden, pero no problem.
Team Captain Angeli Araneta serving. Let's see if she can get something going from the service line for the Lifesavers. Good pass there by Clisura. Milton elevates and finds the opening.
It's the same spot yung tinatamaan ni Taylor Milton ever since earlier this set. So they have to make the proper adjustments to move at the back and cover that spot.
The score is 23, serving 14.
Confidence growing by the point for Cocolife. Straight to Bank Pineda, back set. Ceballos asking for the ball, but dug by Bunag. Lazaro setting. Sara swinging and hitting.
You know, hindi pantay eh, yung kamay ni Back Pineda when she received that ball, and when that ball bounced off, she knew it.
And Sarah Klesura from the left side saying thank you to Denden Lazaro for the assist. The power spike brought to you by Tricks to Go. Naging sa manok ng bayan. Set point. And the biggest lead of the game for Cocolife at 10. Service error coming from Taylor.
Service error.
They're lucky though, they have a 9-point cushion.
Substitution for the Lifesavers. Batting on the lane for Raymond
Babalik
Ramirez.
ang starting center na si April Rossingpin. That spark off the bench na si Patty Orendain. And Higpit will be serving.
Serving for Generika Ayala, April Higpit.
Like you mentioned, Chicky, it probably needs an energy, emotional adjustment for Generika Ayala. And a serve!
You know, it's so hard to serve when you know that it's set point. But Hingpit, mind over matter.
They target Milton. Lazaro. Desura measuring this one, but Bang Pineda, good pass. Hayden, attack, going long and out of bounds. And now the Cocolife Asset Managers up by 2 sets, 25 to 16. The Lifesavers need to reset something. They need to minimize those errors if they hope to catch up. And set number 3 is going to be crucial when we come back. What's the drastic thing or the drastic change that you want to see from the Lifesavers?
You know, somebody has to take the lead inside the court. Somebody has to be vocal because like when I was playing and we were down, ako yung pinakamaingay inside the court because you need to rev up your teammates eh. You need to remind them that they're good volleyball players. Ayan, better look at how they celebrate in the court. They shout, they jump, they've got those big smiles going. That's what they need to keep doing.
Because sometimes that energy adjustment will help you.
Yeah.
Doon nasusunod yung X's and O's adjustment.
Right. Malaking bahagi talaga yon.
Salak, out of bounds.
You see, a good energy coming now here from Generika Ayala. Parang talagang forcing Cocolife to make those errors.
Hayden still serving. Salak moves to set. Desura adjusting. Kept up by Meneses. Chance here for the asset managers. Great save by Hayden. Big pit for Ramdin. Dug by Milton. Great defense as the rally continues.
Good save.
Una good a score from the back right. Rejected by Salak. Back set. Araneta, oh, violation.
Double contact there on Hingpit, but that was a good idea because na-notice niya lagi siya pumupunta kay Ramdin and nandun naman si Araneta sa likod niya. Kaya lang, hindi sabay tumama yung kamay niya sa
Serving for
bola.
the asset managers, Tina Sala.
Salak targets Hayden. Ramdin off the combination. Great coverage by Lazaro. Desura adjusting her approach. Hingpit, Meneses. And Ria will score.
Better movement coming from Generika Ayala. This is what their fans would like to see. Big movements inside the court. Noisy inside the court.
Angeli Araneta.
It could start from their leader, Angeli Araneta, now serving. Good pass by Sara Klesura. Punag off the combination, still on fire.
Sabi nga ni Bunag, okay, we gotta stop the run of Generika Ayala. So she goes for zone 1. Laki ng smile niya, oh.
Now serving.
That's a good C-set there for Bunag.
Hit line and scored. Hayden, pass straight to Hingpit. Meneses running, blocked by Punag, doing everything for Cocolife.
She's on a roll. She's hot today.
And 3-all.
The score
As Ria Meneses is rejected. Araneta sends it to Ramdin, but it's an easy ball. Salak, Tubino, bang!
And now, ito naman Cocolife ang nagising. They noticed that they've got a lot of errors earlier. Now, 3-0 run sila.
As we take a look at Royce Tubino going up, up, and away with a power spike brought to you by Chooks to Go, nag-isa manok ng bayan. Ramdin scores off Clisura.
Yeah, good placement there by Ramdin going for zone 1. Kita niya walang magagawa si Clisura if she puts that ball there.
And Riri with the service brought to you by Chooks to Go, nag-isa manok ng bayan. Salak, Tubino, and she will score.
A little help there from the net. Dahil tumama sa net yung ball and na-disrupt yung tempo and the direction of the ball.
So Araneta had to be helped up.
Hope nothing bad. Hindi naman, nakakalakad naman siya.
She's up. Can we just say that Tina Salak, thanks to the great first ball of Cocolife,
Yeah.
has been given free reign
Sorry for the
to do her thing.
Oh, yes.
Ang ganda ng distribution niya sa team niya.
Ang ganda, iniikot talaga niya lahat. They're all able to score for their team.
Rarely the same play twice.
That's right.
That's the first thing you said about Tina Salak. The first time we covered her.
Oh, wow.
I remember that. I remember that. You told
What
me that
memory.
she rarely runs the same play twice. Pero lang siguro kung kailangan talaga pumunta sa porsyento na porsyento. Oh, pass na Mabayo. Mababa pa ikaw porsyento mo with this block kill.
Nice stand-up there. Well coordinated yung talon ni Taylor Milton tsaka ni Jim Pabayo. They saw, ayan, no, kita nila eh. Yung block was gonna go to the outside and establish their block.
It was Milton who sent it back. Service error though from Royce Tubino.
Yeah, kasi yung pagtapon niya ng bola, mababa eh. The new rule now is you can't let that ball go. You need to try and get that ball over even if mali ang tapon.
Now serving Darlene Ramdin.
Clisura has been receiving well. Araneta. Hayden. Again dug by Clisura. Salak, Milton left side, adjusting. But Pineda right there. Ramdin on the pipe, no. Salak. Pipe from Sara Clisura. And that one is good.
Such a powerful hit from Clisura. Sabi nga niya, signature move niya yun eh. So when that ball gets set up on pipe, you really have to try and block her or go for those coverage.
Now serving Johan Buddha.
7 serving 5. Great pass by Bang Pineda. Combination for Hayden. What a play.
That's a good setup there by Hingpit. Hindi siya natakot tumawag ng combination play once she had that good first ball.
There's a big onus on April Ross Hingpit to try to be more creative, try to be more complicated. Dahil ang ganda ng net defense sa Cocolife in this game, and that's how you beat it.
Good save.
Good up. Oh, no go. And point will go to Generika Ayala.
Bang Pineda doing a good job in floor defense. Happy naman si Coach Sherwin.
The score is 7 serving 7.
Siya yung unsung hero for Generika Ayala in this game, talking about Bang Pineda.
Yeah, with those digs.
Nakailang buwis buhay save siya kanina.
Oo
Dumadive pa talaga. Salak to Taylor. Off the block. Ball still up. Hingpit. Simone. And that attack sails wide. And we head into the technical timeout. 1 point lead for the Cocolife Asset Managers. 8-7 here in set number 3. And a 1 point lead for the Cocolife Asset Managers against the Generika Ayala Lifesavers. But better start to this set for Generika Ayala.
Yes, better communication, a lot of smiles that we're seeing in the court. Yung energy tuloy nila lumalabas. Napaka-importante because volleyball is an emotional game. So you gotta put those encouragements out there for your teammates.
Excellent point. It's an emotional game. Because sometimes you need to start with that before the technical aspect of it. What a hit off the block.
Good teamwork there. That ball was a little wide for Hayden, but dyan mo mag-gauge kung magaling yung hitter mo, kung nagagawa niya ng paraan yung mga off na sets.
Marlon Llagoso, bago pasok sa laro, at the service line now. That one sails out.
Service is long.
March Tejada
Substitution for the asset
will
managers.
replace Jing Basim
Representing
Babayo.
March Tejada in number 5, King Basim Abaya.
Some reinforcement from Katipunan, former Ateneo de Manila University Lady Eagle.
Serving for Cocolife.
You know, just a tidbit, si Tina Salak was not supposed to play anymore this conference, but special request ni Clisura because Clisura wanted her to set her.
Wow.
Wanted Tina Salak to set her, to play for her, with her. Kaya, ganda nung ginagawa nila ngayon. Nakikita mo yung teamwork ng dalawa.
And the respect that Sarah Clisura just showed to Tina Salak. And the admiration, like it would be
Yes.
my honor
Yeah.
to be your teammate.
Now
Wow.
serving
Exactly.
That's why Clisura beloved by Filipino volleyball fans. Pineda keeps it up. Salak swings and scores!
Kaya idol siya ng madami.
Substitution for
And just before she got subbed out, some showtime from Tina Salak.
There you go.
Look at that. Ball goes up. I know what to do. I'm going to put it down.
Sarah J. Gonzalez.
Bago nagpahinga, nagpasiklam pa si Tina Salak. A serve from Sarah J. Gonzalez.
Wow, kakapasok ng ni Gonzalez and right away pumuntos for the team.
Tina's protege, Sarah J. Gonzalez.
Yes.
The score is 11, serving 9.
Let's see if Cocolife can catch some fire. They're up 11-9. Almost a shank pass. On the back right, Simone Aiden couldn't score. Clisura hangs, bangs, couldn't score though. Isa pa for Hayden. Gonzalez running a play. Back to Sarah Clisura. Caught the line.
Yeah. Yung taas ng kamay ni Clisura at saka yung talon niya really just brought that ball to the end zone.
And Generika Ayala wants to talk things over. Joan Bunag with a whale of a game this afternoon, Chicky.
Oh yeah, John Bunag, normally we see her in the middle, but ngayon nag-o-open siya. At you know, ginagawa niya ng paraan lahat ng mga binibigay sa kanyang bola. And she honors the fact that she's been given a chance to play for a different position.
You know, often when we say unpredictability, we mean bigay sa iba't ibang attacker, run ng iba't ibang play. But it's a different type of unpredictability today because she's hitting from a different position.
Right. And you know, as a player, hindi madali yung adjustments. But pag nandun ang puso mo, nagagawa mo.
Service brought to you by Chuck Sugo, nag-isa manok ng bayan. Almost shanked by Milton. Clisura measuring this one. Going long, but Hayden right there. Hingpit to Ramdin. Above two blockers. Back-to-back hits for the battering ram.
Yeah, twice in a row going for the end line.
And Ramdin listening to Coach Sherwin Meneses. Kung ano yung pinakamalakas sa atake, gawin natin. Basta importante, we get the first ball. Nagagawa si Gonzalez and Lazaro. Hingpit. Ramdin in transition. Blocked by Tobino and Clisura. One more for Darlene. And she will score.
So far, parati kay Ramdin na pupunta yung bola. High percentage player, rightly so, no, sa kanya may bibigay. But Hingpit would really want to distribute that because Meneses is in front. And Coach Moro is not very happy with the reception of Cocolife.
Nag-usap agad si Denden and si Taylor Milton. Pag ganun, pag kung sino yung magsabi ng mind, kung sino yung mauna ng kukuha, just to avoid the same mistake again. Ramdin, dug by Lazaro, the Iron Eagle making her presence felt. Clisura off the block, all good.
Yeah, because when Ramdin and Meneses tried to block that ball, hindi nakapayong si Meneses kaya lumabas yung bola off the block.
Serving for Cocolife, Sarah Clisura.
The Serbian super scorer. A stone-cold assassin, Sarah Clisura, serving that one. Ramdin off the block. That one is good for Darlene.
Ang bilis ng bawi ni Ramdin dun sa lost point in the earlier play.
They're going to their most powerful hitter every time they get a good pass. Kaya naman tikit ang ating laro. It's 13-all in set number 3. Not the best pass from Denden Lazaro. Clisura, the attack not over, and Generika Ayala with the lead.
4 touches.
I think this is the first time that they took the lead dito sa
The
Cocolife.
score is 14, serving 13.
Milton, pinadaples, and she will score. That's creative
Wow,
scoring
yeah.
for Tete.
I thought that that was a goner, that set of Gonzalez was a goner, but Taylor Milton finding a way to earn the point.
Serving for
Cocolife.
Cocolife, Royce Tubino.
14 all, Royce Tubino serving for Cocolife. Big pit. Back to Ramdin. She's been on fire.
Good call there by Higpit. Rinig na rinig mo yung instruction niya kay Darlene eh.
Now serving Darlene Ramdin.
15 serving 14. Let's see if they can take the lead heading into the technical timeout. Milton off the block. Great coverage by Pineda. Another chance for Cocolife. Going to the pipe set for Clisura. Overpass. Tejada tips it back. One more for Simone. Hayden will score.
Grabe si Bam Pineda. I mean, walang inaatras ang bola. Great job by this libero.
And they will go into the technical timeout with a 2-point lead, 16-14. Taylor Milton and the Cocolife Passac managers find themselves trailing by 2, 14-16 against Darlene Ramdin and the Generika Ayala Lifesavers, finding new life because of the defense of Bang Pineda.
Bang Pineda talagang ang galing ng kanyang mga digs. Let's hope that she'll be able to have the same kind of defense throughout this set.
Clisura, hang time.
Good save.
Again, good up. Salak running a play for Balse Pabayo. Dug by Bang Pineda. Clisura chasing after it. Salak to Milton. Dug by Ramdin. Excellent defense by Generika in set number 3. Leading to that hill.
Wow! Alam mo yung nag-start yan sa mga reception ni Bang Pineda, tapos tuloy-tuloy pang nagkakaroon ng good plays itong si Higpit.
At the timeout si Coach Moro Branislav because Generika Ayala is a house on fire.
Waiting. The last moment. Not fast. You go fast, block. Okay. Okay. Libero, stay here. This is better libero. This is good play defense.
Let's go. We can still win this game. Let's go. 3 points.
Si Coach Moro Branislav is giving respect to Generika Ayala, recognizing the good defense that they've been playing.
Then Simone Hayden going up and away with a power spike brought to him. It took to go. And nag-iisa manok ng bayan. Heading up the block and all good.
Yeah, and when you have a good defense running, the offense will follow.
Still serving
Most of the
Cocolife Sabres.
great teams in the Philippine Super League, of course, almost impenetrable floor defense. Good pass by Sara Clisura. She gets it back. On the counter, couldn't score. One more. Clisura, different shot. Salak tips it back. Hayden flies, dug by Lazaro. And too strong, another point for the Lifesavers.
Natawa na lang to si Ramdin eh, because that was a good call. A teammate said out, and she moved herself from the path of the ball.
During the timeout, Coach Mora was telling his girls, you know, settle down. Parang sinasabi niya, huwag kayong magmadali, don't be in a hurry. On the other side, though, credit the all-around game now of the Generika Ayala Lifesavers. Everyone is digging, everyone is
Yes.
passing well,
Yes.
and the offense is taking care of itself.
And that's a good serve by Ramdin.
Ramdin. Salak going to the left side. Milton. And that one is good.
Wow, what a hit down the line. She really found that gap between the antenna and the outer blocker.
And take a look at Taylor Milton elevate and detonate. Power smack brought to you by Church to Go. Naging sa manok ng bayan.
And to think, ang lapit na nihingpit dun sa outside, dun sa antena.
Ramdin will score. Excellent target.
Grabe, the sound of the hit of Ramdin, you know that she had a full grip on that ball.
Where was this Generika Ayala team in the first two sets? Just
Okay.
a vastly different team, Chicky.
Parang diesel, nag-warm up lang sila in the first two sets.
Ngayon naman, yung Cocolife medyo nang lalamig. And Sarah Clisura changed that. Salak, Milton, dug by Ramdin. Great backline defense. Hayden's attack not over.
I think she was off position there. That's why nung pinila niya yung bola, it didn't go over.
16 serving 19. It's a 3-point ball game. Service error, that won't help.
Service error.
So ito na yung service specialist of Generika Ayala. Balik na rin si Meneses. They have to capitalize. Generika Ayala has to capitalize on the errors that Cocolife's been making.
Now serving, Ramdin.
The service brought to you by Chooks to Go. Nag-isa manok ng bayan. Patio Rindiin from Bacolod. Now serving. Clisura, full hammer. But they're handling Clisura's shots now. Giles, Salak couldn't win that one. Where will Tina Salak go? Back to Sara, pushes it back. Hasn't scored in a while, talking about Clisura. While Hayden continues to go.
This is a better Generika Ayala. They're running their offense. You know, kailangan lang bigyan ng middle.
And Simone Hayden elevates for that finish. Coach Moro Branislav wants another timeout. (21 serving 16). Bad pass. Milton tries to make something happen. Hayden left hand, no. Oh, look out! Meneses scores and scores!
This time, yung pagka-block niya talagang nakapayong kaya pasok sa court yung bola niya.
And a show of emotion right after. Salak trying to go to Clisura, but Meneses says, not on my watch.
Sharp serve.
Play for Ramdin, going out of bounds.
Medyo nang-igil si Ramdin.
One goes to Cocolife.
Sigh of relief for Coach Moro Branislav as that one sails out of bounds. Jake Base Pabayo on deck to serve. Free ball. Salak has been trying to get Clisura's game going. That attack not over.
Oo nga, binibigay niya kay Clisura para makabawi, para talaga makapuntos because she's the go-to player of Cocolife.
But until what point, Chicky, do you see Salak doing this? Do you want her to redistribute it again?
Yes, I do. If on the second try, she still is not able to score, go for another, yes, go to another player. Andiyan naman si Tubino in front. Or you could go to Taylor Milton on 6.
After that service ace, Sherwin Meneses naman natatawag ng timeout. Pase Pabayo, digs Meneses. Oh! Finally, Clisura back on the board.
Smart return there by Clisura. She recognized everybody was in front. Walang tao sa likod. Kaya easily she just put that ball into the back zone.
Comeback bid. Now officially on for Cocolife. Hayden adjusting. And she will score.
Smart move there again by Hayden. Kanina kasi lagi niyang na-overcook yung mga tira niya. So she goes for that tip, earning that point easily.
Now serving for Generika, Ayala, Simone Hayden.
23 serving 20. Can Generika Ayala win a set here? Milton's attack not over. We are at set point.
Point goes to Generika Ayala.
This is a much better Generika Ayala than the first two sets.
Serving for the set.
Can they close? Walang tanong.
Basura off the block. Great coverage from Orinda in. Nets. Couldn't score there. Look at the scrambling defense of Generika Ayala. Basta kailangang iangat ang bola no matter what. Combination for Sara. That one is good.
There's communication there between Araneta and Hingpit.
How big was Roy Subino running her route?
Yeah, that's really good for Cocolife because nga nadi-disrupt din yung defense ng Generika Ayala.
Good up by Bang. Ramdin. Good! And Generika Ayala wins set number 3. Started strong, and Chicky, they finished stronger.
Yes, very well played. Good, better first balls. Yung blocks, that's the one that really controlled Cocolife in this last set. You don't need a stop block, you just need to deflect.
And we will be back for set number 4 in just a moment.
Serving the set from the lifesavers, April Higpit.
Bang gives it back, easy ball. Salak to Tubino, no, says Ramdin at the back line. Neta, almost scoring. Besura on the counter. Ramdin rejected.
Misura was ready for Ramdin. Narinig niya eh. She heard Kingpin shout Darlene's name, so they were prepared for her attack.
Besura has to get points that way.
Now serving Sara Crisula.
Especially since she's been frustrated with her spikes. Neta setting for Simone. Salak running a play for Taylor Milton. And that one is good. Tulawin na net and fill in.
Kailangan talaga, do not assume that the play is over. You gotta follow that ball. That one, inakala natin eh, na outside na yung bola. Hindi pumasok yung bola. Yung pala, pasok na pasok sa zone 2.
It's like many things in life. You never assume.
Yes. Hugot ba, James?
Sort of, sort of. It's a carryover of the Hugot posts. Lesura gives it back. Hingpit wants to play for Meneses.
Nicely done there. Go for your middle when you have a good first ball for quick play, quick point.
Wherever Tech Suitor is, he's probably saying when you control the middle.
You control the game.
Now serving Simone Hayden.
Simone Hayden now serving. Great
save.
coverage again.
Oh,
Oh, but Bang couldn't handle that one. If you're Sara Crisura, you see the way that Generika is defending you. Ano naman yung adjustment na gusto mo makita?
kay Sara Crisura, she really just has to focus, recognize that the arms are there for her, so she has to find those gaps, or if not, go around the blockers. Wow.
Give it to someone else like Taylor Milton, so the defense has to readjust again.
Yeah, and Tina Salak is recognizing the defensive position of the opponent, hence the distribution.
Power spike brought to you by Chuk Sugo, nag-iisa manok ng bayan. Tubino also has to get in the scoring act. Ramdin off the block, no. Pineda setting again for Ramdin, medyo malapit sa net. Pagkakataon para sa Cocolife.
Wow.
Great dig by Bang Pineda. She's been a total MVP for Generika Ayala since set number 3. Ball still up.
Wow!
Ball still up. Hayden would have scored that time. Longest rally we've seen. Pineda is everywhere. Ramdin on the counter.
Yun ang teamwork. Nakita mo nahirapan yung kakampi mo, putting that ball up. You go for the attack, you hit it as hard as you can to go through those blockers to recognize the effort of your teammate. What a team this Generika Ayala.
We can credit half the point to Mac Pineda, keeping it alive. Hindi muna tuloy pinasok si Kimberly Gutierrez sa laro because Bang has been playing excellent volleyball.
Ooh.
Lazaro to Taylor. And that one is good.
Nagulat si Hingpit na dumating sa kanya yung bola. That's why she tried to set that ball up, double contact.
And this will send Joanne Bunak to the service line.
Now serving Joanne Buda.
So miscommunication for Generika Ayala. Sarah hammers and scores.
Ang ganda ng pagka-scramble ng bola ng Cocolife, naitaas na nila kahit na that first ball was a little bit ornery when it went up.
While scoring at 6-7.
Joanne Bunak on deck for the Cocolife asset managers. Ramdin scores.
Good setup there because Matt Pineda did a good job in that first ball.
Serving for Generika Ayala, Angeli Araneta.
And Angeli Araneta with a service brought to you by Tricks to Go, nag-isa manok ng bayan. 3-point ball game, 3-6. Milton puts it away.
Grabe yung buwelo ni Milton when she attacked that ball. Good arm swing and the drawback of that arm.
Now serving Taylor Milton.
That's why she's called the Atomic Blonde. Serving up Simone Hayden. I think Pitt moves the set. Ramdin off speed. Big Pitt back to Darlene. Blocked by Salak. Another for Darlene. Not over.
Miscalculated her distance from the net and hitting the antenna.
And 8-3 lead for Cocolife heading into the technical timeout. Where now it is an 8-3 lead for the Cocolife asset managers. Again, taking a look at the showing of Taylor Milton, Darlene Ramdin so far. It can't be Simone Hayden and Sarah Clisura because eventually the defense will adjust. Milton and Ramdin will give them something different.
Yeah, and it's Milton. Since she's a lefty, she creates different angles.
Yes.
Kaya mahirap siyang i-block. Ito namang si Ramdin, well, you know, sa sobrang lakas niya, she just batters through those blocks.
Ramdin off
Like
the block,
that.
and she will score.
On point. I'd like to greet a belated happy birthday to Chris Ponce, the team manager of Cocolife. They celebrated it last Monday with the team. And
Nice.
guess who cooked?
Who?
Coach Moro. Yeah, he can cook.
Wow! Secret talent.
Correct.
4 serving 8. Well, that's perfect because you can bake.
Yeah,
You can handle dessert.
there you go.
Lisura hangs.
Good save.
Just more active on defense is Generika Ayala. Chiki.
They're on their toes now. That's why yung bola, it hardly falls on the ground. And ito namang si Mac Pineda really creating the energy when she gets those or when she receives those hard hit balls.
Serving Darlene Ramdin.
Malaking bagay yun for the team.
Basura had to measure this one. Hindi tama yung buelo. Good coverage by Tay. Salak on two. No, says Ramdin. Simone, one more try. Set back. Well, that one not over.
Yeah, I thought that ball did not go over the tape.
Well, the eagle eyes of our first referee catching that infraction. 9-5 advantage now for the asset managers. Good save by Base Pabayo. Easy ball. Ramdin hang time. Salak good read. Going to the well is Salak Lisura and finally puts it down.
What a control she put on that ball. She knew that Bang Pineda was there, but she made sure that ball was going to land right in front.
And a pass by Bronte by Chuck Sigon against Manok ng Bayan. 5-point lead for Cocolife. Hayden! Off of Salak Lisura.
Yeah, I saw that coming because ang ganda nung setup ni Hingpit. Talagang malinamnam for a hitter to hit.
Pati Rendin, very productive whenever she's on the floor.
Yes.
Is now serving.
Serving for the lifesavers, Darlene.
Targeting Lisura. Salak to Tobino. We haven't seen that in a while. And finally it works.
Rolled on the net, but hey, a point is a point.
Now serving, Tina Salak.
Salak to serve. 11 serving 6. Ramdin against 3 blockers.
Sobrang lakas ni Ramdin. Imagine mo coming from a pipe, the travel of that ball. Pagdating sa blockers, hindi pa rin nag-wave yung strength ng bola niya.
And the service from April Rossing Pit brought to you by Chuk Sugo, nag-isa Manok ng Bayan. Higpit going back to Simone. Rejected by Lisura. Lazaro the dive. The hammer by Nets. Ball still up. One more for Nets. Dug by Salak. Lisura blocked. Another long rally. Tip Meneses. Play continues. Lisura trying to go line. Neta. Dug again by Denden Lazaro. Lazaro's game has come to life. Bunag!
Smart move by Bunag. Kita mo all those hard-hitting balls going here and there. Pero si Bunag nakita niya yung butas. Mataas yung bola. She had enough time to check the defense and put that ball in the hole.
Look at the flick of the wrist. 12-7 now. Too strong.
Service goes out.
So now it's the errors of Cocolife that's haunting them in this game, Jake.
Oh man, they need to focus. Need to go 1 point at a time. Receive first, then set up, and then go for the attack.
Back set for Joan Buna.
Like that.
She will score. Because now the defense will have to adjust to the different scoring style of a Joan Bunag, of a Royce Tobino, when Cocolife is able to distribute the ball as Salak Lisura takes a breather.
Ganda ng ikot ng bola ni Tina Salak eh.
Serving for Cocolife, Royce Tobino.
And another good one from the service line from Royce.
Earning those quick points from that zone.
You know, to break this game wide open, you need Tobino, Bunag, Balse Pabayo to support Taylor
Yes.
Milton with this unit on the floor. Back set for Neta. Hahabulin ni Alex Tan. Easy ball from Tina Salak. Ramdin!
Wow.
What a play from Generika Ayala.
That's something that we haven't seen in a long time. That's a good differential combination there.
Substitution for the lifesavers, number 14, Martin Diagoso in. Number 5, Matthew, in out.
Coach Erwin Meneses wants to go taller.
Serving for the
In front of the
lifesavers,
net, sends in Martin
Meneses.
Diagoso. Riri Meneses serving. Too strong.
Service goes long.
Serving 9. Cocolife looking to go into the second technical timeout with the lead. Pineda again passing well. And Neta's attack going out of bounds. And Cocolife ahead 16-9 heading into the second technical timeout. The high-flying Simone Hayden has been so consistent for the Generika Ayala Lifesavers, and you see what she can do when her team is passing well. She can go up high to put it down.
Yeah, Simone Hayden never disappoints the fans. That's the best part of the Philippines now. It's the fans. She just loves the fans. So when she's on the floor, she tries to do her best for her team and for the fans.
Darlene Ramdin with a power hit.
Established blockers from Cocolife were there to stop her, but she manages to get that ball through.
Sala going to Taylor using the offhand.
Smart move there by Taylor, going for zone 2. Kita niya, she saw that the player there, si Ardaneta, wasn't really gonna expect a small, slow ball to go through that zone.
Serving for the asset managers, Taylor Milton.
7-point lead for Cocolife. Taylor Milton serving. Good coverage. The block slowing that attack down. Milton on the counter, not over.
Medyo may halong gigil when she hit that ball. Aside from her arm being low, kaya tumama sa net.
Number 9, Alex Stenhouse. Serving for
Sara Crisura back on the floor now for the asset managers as Darlene Ramdin is serving. Ramdin, when at the back, has received and Doug Lisura's attacks well, just like that one, right on cue. Hayden in transition.
Simone.
Nice target there. Back zone, zone 5, almost at the corner. Nobody would think of that ball going there.
And Darlene Ramdin with this service brought to you by Chucks to Go. Sa manok ng bayan. 22 attack points for Darlene Ramdin. Battering ram from St. John's University. Lisura saves it. Pase Pabayo swings out of bounds.
Yeah, medyo nasa ilalim dun si Pabayo eh.
3-0 run for Generika Ayala.
The score is 13, serving 17.
Shank pass, ace serve.
What a serve. Strong, hard one from Ramdin. Yun nga sinasabi ni Coach Sherwin eh, they're gonna load up on their services.
The Lifesavers within loud shouting distance.
What a
Another
serve.
one! Back-to-back hits for Darlene Ramdin.
That ball was fast, strong, so low.
And a timeout for Coach Moro Branislav doesn't like what he's seeing. 5-0 run for Generika Ayala. Then Lazaro has to take it upon herself. The Iron Eagle must take over defensively.
Sabi nga doon ni Coach Mora, you gotta trust the system, Cocolife system. Trust the players inside that court.
That time a great
Yeah.
pass from Denden. And Clisura will score.
That's that's a good point there coming from a timeout na medyo talagang ano doon, passionately telling the team si Coach Moro to get with the rhythm.
Serving for the assistant managers, Generika Ayala.
Straight to Pit. Hayden left side. Block.
Oh.
Great defense from Salak and Tobino.
Parang halos monster block in it, but si Ramdin was caught standing and watching.
This time, Coach Sherwin Menezes asking for a timeout.
I thought that timeout of Coach Sherwin was so timely because ayaw niya syempre na magkaroon ng run, maraming run itong Cocolife, break the momentum right away in their concentration. And then, reminding the teammates or the team na go for those faster plays.
A brilliant young coaching mind in Sherwin Menezes against a veteran champion coach in Moro Branislav at the sidelines. Another juicy matchup here in the Philippine Superliga Grand Prix 2018, brought to you by Chuk Sugo and ESPN 5. Lisura hangs. Ramdin hammers. One more for Sarah. Cross court.
That time lang, walang kumalaw sa coverage just when Generika Ayala had a timeout and they were reminded by their coaches to go for coverage.
Power strike brought to you by Chuk Sugo and nag-iisang manok ng bayan. 5-point lead for Cocolife. Hayden left hand, set back by Sarah.
Nice eye there by Sarah. She recognized that zone 6 was open and that Ramdin wasn't really ready. She was standing and just watching.
There's leadership by instruction and leadership by example. Sarah Lisura showcasing both today.
Good save.
Good save by Bunag as well. Salak trying to fool Hayden. And a point for Cocolife.
And touch. For Costa
Wow,
Rica.
talagang ang keen ng eyes ng ating referee. That would have been a good offensive play there by Hayden, but she was caught touching the net.
A 5-0 run now for Cocolife. Both teams trading 5-0 runs. King Pitt adjusting. Hayden off the block. That one is good.
Simone
That's a good
Hayden.
stop there for the run of Cocolife. Kita mo when Hayden hit that ball, she kind of angled it going out so that she would earn that off the block point.
Serving for the line savers, Martin Garrison.
Lisura, dug by Ramdin. Sarah with a left hand.
Smart! Nakakatakot pa rin talaga si Sarah because not only can she kill from the pipe, but she can go for left-handed balls too.
Credit the trust of Dina Salak, giving it
Yes.
back to her. All right, do something different. 23 serving 16. Menezes. Lazaro keeps it up. Salak. Sarah. And that one going over.
Just a little too strong and a little too high.
Now serving.
April Rossing bit the serve. Still a chance here, but a steep uphill climb for Generika Ayala. Bunag. Good up by Darlene Ramdin. Simone blocked by Sarah Crisura.
Now they're playing in system of Cocolife, going for those blocks na alam naman ni Coach Moro kayang-kaya rin team niya. So Generika Ayala has to be more creative to get through those blockers.
Serving for the match, Sarah Crisura.
For the Cocolife asset managers. She will take this match, doing everything on the floor, spiking, blocking, and serving up aces. Sarah Clasura leading the way, showing the way, and they will take it in 4 sets. The final score 25-17 is set number 4. The asset managers continue their winning ways here in the Grand Prix.
As Cocolife asset managers played as a team, they were talking inside the 3rd set. They lost that, but regained it in the 4th, and they trusted in the team just when Coach Moro reminded them, go with the system, trust the system, play your game, and that's what they did.
And tomorrow, a line from Joel Embiid of the Philadelphia 76ers. Trust the process for the Cocolife asset managers as they continue to grow together and win together. And still holding the 2nd spot. We'll break down this game when we come back here on ESPN 5.